President Trump is now weighing seizing Iran's Kharg Island oil terminal as the war with Iran passes the 1-month mark. The Pentagon preparing for a possible ground invasion in Iran. 3,500 Marines have just arrived in the region, with more on the way. The president saying diplomatic talks are ongoing.
We've had very good negotiations today with Iran, getting a lot of the things that they should have given us a long time ago. We'll see how it works out, but they're very good, moving along very nicely.
Israel's military says it dropped more than 80 bombs in overnight strikes in Tehran, targeting Iran's weapons production and research sites. An Israeli airstrike Sunday destroyed Iran's university and science and technology. Look at these images. Iran warning it would now consider Israeli universities and branches of U.S. universities in the region as legitimate targets unless its own academic institutions were given safety assurances. NewsNation international correspondent Robert Sherman live in Tel Aviv for us with more about just everything that's changing every single day. What more are you learning about the president's new threats regarding the Strait of Hormuz and what we saw take place over the weekend?
Yeah, well, without question here, Laura, what we're watching is the United States, on the one hand, trying to push for these diplomatic conversations that seem to be mediated, again, by Pakistan, Egypt, Turkey, and the like, to push forward here and continue having those conversations. But on the other hand, making clear to Iran that there are consequences from the American side if a deal is not struck. This is the newest threat that the president has handed down here just today. Great progress has been made, but if for any reason a deal is not shortly reached, which it probably will be, and if the Hormuz Strait is not immediately open for business, we will conclude our lovely stay in Iran by blowing up and completely obliterating all their electric generating plants, oil wells, and Kharg Island. The president had said that he had given until April 6th in order for all of those energy sites to be spared if a deal had not been struck. That's why behind the scenes you see mediators working feverishly in order to get something done here. This weekend in Islamabad, you had the leadership of Pakistan as well as mediators from Egypt, Turkey, Saudi Arabia, all holding meetings there in order to determine where the gaps are between these two nations. We know that Pakistan's prime minister has been taking point on this, working the phones with European leaders, speaking directly with the Iranians as well. Egypt's president saying this today as in regards to where things stand. I told President Trump, nobody can stop the war in our region in the Gulf but you. In terms of Iran's positions, they are denying that there are any direct talks that are taking place with the United States at this hour. It is clear messages are going back and forth between the mediators, but upon reviewing the United States' proposal, Iran today is calling them unrealistic, illogical, and excessive. Laura?
You know, Robert, as I take a look behind you, I just think back to all of the reports that you've done when we've been on the air together. And, you know, you've had sirens, you've had warnings, you've had interceptors. What's it like on the ground right now? What are you seeing this week?
Yeah, I mean, in recent days, we've actually seen a bit of a change in strategy from the Iranian side compared to where things have been. Tel Aviv has not been coming under fire nearly as much in recent days. The majority of the targeting has been to the north of us and to the south in Israel, going after energy sites, going after, for example, today there's an oil refinery that was targeted in Haifa today to the south. We know that a chemical plant was hit over the weekend here. So Tel Aviv and Jerusalem have not been coming under fire as much. I would say, Laura, is that people here are fully prepared for this to go on a long time. There is an understanding here that I mean, what the president has been talking about are potential long-spanning operations. The majority of Israelis here, while they recognize that this could, in theory, end any day, are mentally preparing for weeks, months still yet to go.
Wow.
Laura?
Yeah, Robert Sherman, thank you so much for that report on the front lines. And speaking of that, you can read Robert's firsthand account of covering this conflict in his Frontlines newsletter. Sign up now by scanning the QR code on your screen. Follow him on social, and you will not see reporting like this anywhere. It's excellent.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.